Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' Bass TV. Today, got the 2.5-inch Ned Craw from Epic Bait Molds. In the video, I'll show you the details of the mold up close. We'll make a couple different colors, then we'll take them out on the ice, see if we can catch a couple bass with them. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. Let's go. All right, guys, today we got another awesome mold to show you from our friends Jason and Amanda at Epic Bait Molds. Of course, everything from Epic always comes well packaged, clean, and ready to shoot right out of the box. Today, we've got the 2.5-inch Ned Craw available in a 4-cavity or 8-cavity version. The 8-cavity is 6x6, made, of course, of 6061 CNC machined aluminum. It is a single top pour injection mold. It has the top and bottom indicators, Epic Bait Mold logo, as well as the name of the bait engraved on both sides. Taking a look first at the bottom or the belly portion of the bait, you'll see that the body cavity has a flat surface as opposed to the top, which is rounded, has 3D eyes, whereas the appendages such as the 6 legs, the tail, the antenna, and the 3D claws are all symmetrically placed on both sides of the plates. What that means is when you're shooting either dual or triple laminate injections, you can get really creative with those and you get some really awesome results when it comes to your color blends. For the first run, I've got a little green pumpkin on the left. On the right, I've got some orange. Both have a little black flake in them for texture. And first thing I'm testing is to see how well this mold laminates, because oftentimes with an asymmetrical body cavity, that can lead to inconsistencies. Hit that body cavity and even start to mess up the symmetrical portions of the bait, but I don't expect that to be the case here, as everything we've always gotten from these guys has always been very well made. I know that Jason puts a ton of work into the finer details of things like properly venting molds with this many appendages. Probably why their molds are so easy to shoot regardless of what level of bait making you're at. And as you see, a little bit of bleed in what looks like the runner or the sprue there at the bottom. As I peel these back, they came out absolutely perfect. Nice, clean, definitive belly line, and because neither color is that saturated, really got some cool blending when it comes to the appendages. As you take a look at the sprue and the runner itself here, you'll see a nice, clean top and bottom line from beginning to end. After that, we took what was left of the green pumpkin, decided to add a little color shift powder pigment as well as some hologram flake to it, because whether you have dual injectors or not, this is a great way to stay creative using single injection mixes and get great results out of them at the same time. What this is a nice semi-transparent color that still gets a ton of light play, especially through the thinner appendage portions of the bait, be effective in your clear water fisheries and be what I like to call a clear water killer, but it's still saturated enough and still throws enough excess flash to stick out in those murkier lakes and get bit just as much. Last but not least, we took what was left of the orange, added just a touch of blue highlight powder to give it a nice luminescent blue top sheen. This is great with any color, but I particularly like the way it looks on orange. It's a great way to start for your different craw imitators or your different saltwater baits. Also a really cool standalone color for craw in the spring and summer as your craw are starting to develop their oranges and reds as opposed to the dark brown and green they maintain in the colder water. And it's a really fun color to laminate for like a shrimp and lobster imitator as well, with an opaque, clear, or white pearl underbelly. Now, even though you can't really see how well that blue highlight sits on top of your base color and really truly pops here on camera inside, when you take it out into the natural light, it absolutely throws a ton of flash, as you can see from the underbelly side of the bait here. This is something that's going to be extremely useful on a Ned rig, especially during the spawn, which is right around the corner. But since most of the water around us is still frozen out here, we're going to be setting it up on a ball head jig and a Ned head, taking it out on the ice today. As you can see, did not take very long at all before we had our first fish on the 2.5-inch Ned Craw. This one just a smaller second-year class male, but a good start. We'll definitely take it. And while we can't wait to try this lure out in open water, really cool to know that it's just as effective as a hard water bait while we're out on the ice. Now, we continued to catch them, increasing in size a little bit as the morning went on, but temps continued to drop down to about -12 degrees with 15-mile-per-hour winds. That's when my cousin and I decided to throw the tent up, kick the heat on. It is Saturday after all, so we got the fight streaming. Right about then, we started getting into the big girls, like this one that was just over the 3-pound mark that came up and hammered that green pumpkin color shift. And the fact that it's more of a clear water fishery here would definitely explain why they were firing up on that. But either way, we caught a ton of quality bass today, all on the 2.5-inch Ned Craw from Epic Bait Molds. If you're a bait maker interested in getting your hands on this mold, head to epicbaitmolds.com today. Check out this, all the other awesome stuff they have available. If you're not a bait maker and you're just interested in ordering a couple packs of the new Ned Craws for yourself, click the link in the video description below. That will take you to the Kickin' Bass Custom Baits Instagram page where you can leave me a message. Let me know what you need and I will get you taken care of. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, hit that like button for me down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit that notification bell. Stay up to date with our new videos and giveaways. Until next time, I'm D with Kickin' Bass TV.
Subscribe.